Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be shedding light on how to monetize your passions and your hobbies. So how do you monetize your passions and your hobbies? Without further ado, without further delay, allow me to demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now. In order to monetize your passions and your hobbies, you can create videos, archivable live stream broadcasts, songs, podcast episodes, audiobooks, ebooks, custom-made print-on-demand merchandise, online courses, software applications, mobile games, customizable templates, and of course, photos about your passions and your hobbies. For instance, if you love action figures and you want to be able to monetize your hobby of collecting action figures, you can create stop motion videos about action figures. You can create review videos about action figures. You can create unboxing videos about action figures. You can flaunt your action figure collection to the world in a live stream. You can also write and subsequently sing melodic songs about action figures. You can monologue about action figure topics via podcast episodes. You can produce audiobooks about building a sizable, prodigious action figure collection. You can also create peculiar, zany, custom-made print-on-demand merchandise about action figures. You can create online courses about how to grade your action figures, about how to build an action figure collection, about how to monetize an action figure collection, about how to organize an action figure collection, about how to generate revenue by buying and selling action figures. You can also produce software applications that can help people to ascertain action figure prices, that can help people to confabulate with one another if they're interested in trading action figures with one another. Software applications have so much utility. You just need to know how to program to bring software applications to fruition and market them so that they're all the more poised, all the more apt to sell on digital distribution platforms for software applications. You can also produce mobile games. About action figures. Your customizable templates can feature your custom-made action figures as part of the imagery, as part of the background for the customizable templates. And of course, you could produce high-quality photos of action figures. Your action figures can be in the limelight in a photo op. You can upload your content to social media platforms and focus in on cultivating a behemoth of a brand so that you can leverage your social media channels as marketing vehicles to vector your target market to your product pages where they can procure your products from. You want to be able to attain substantial brand recognition, attain strong brand loyalty, attain robust brand equity. You want to be able to automate as many marketing activities as viably possible. And you want to be able to produce content that is viral worthy, share worthy, recommendation worthy, like worthy, algorithm recommendation worthy, and of course, engagement worthy. You want your content to yield high audience retention rates, high viewership rates, high watch times, and high engagement rates. You want to be able to foster a sizable subscriber base. You want your content to build traction and transcend into becoming viral content. So render your content indelible, render it extraordinary, render it nuanced, render it comedic, render it distinguishable from competitor content. You're vying for increased market share in a niche user-generated content market. And when it comes to monetizing your passions and your hobbies, you are not the only one doing so. So just be wary of that and strategically work hard at least 14 to 18 hours per day for at least 3 to 15 years in a valiant, earnest attempt to become a dominant market competitor in the niche market that you compete in. Niche user-generated content markets are replete with competition. They're inundated and deluged with competition. They are overly saturated with competition. You need to be able to differentiate your brand from competitor brands. You need to be able to foster a stellar brand image. You need to be able to attain substantial brand recognition, robust brand equity, and of course, strong brand loyalty. You need to be able to rapidly cultivate market share growth. You cannot afford to wane, nor falter, nor capitulate. So do everything in your purview to cultivate behemoth brands across a multitude of disparate social media platforms, automate marketing activities, leverage your social media channels to vector your target market to your product pages, and leverage your creativity, your ingenuity to render your content truly novel, distinguishable, and extraordinary. Do not be a copycat brand. You can monetize your passions and your hobbies in a multitude of disparate ways. You are not pigeonholed, you are not siloed into just monetizing your passions and your hobbies in a single way. So tap into your creativity, leverage it, utilize it. It has utility, and it can redound to your advantage if you can efficaciously, pragmatically utilize it. It does have a practical application. People love intellectual properties, and they also love behemoth brands. I hope that you found this video to be insightful. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.